everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's Bella here. In today's tutorial, I'm super excited to bring you guys this makeup look. So if you want to see how I achieve the look, then just keep on watching. And if you want to be entered in this month's giveaway, then make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed to our channel. Make sure that you hit that bell button and turn your post notifications on so that you never ever miss a video. And if you are located in the United States, then go ahead and comment done down below to be automatically entered. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is grabbing my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and you guys already know I love using this as an eyeshadow primer because it's super full coverage. It cancels out discoloration and it just helps to make the eyeshadows that I apply on top of it appear more vibrant, and I always set that in place with some translucent powder. The palette that I went in with is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette, and I feel like this is such an amazing palette. You can create so many different looks and it's such a wearable palette. So the first shade that I went in with is this yellow shade, and I went in with a big fluffy brush, putting that in my crease as my transition shade, just going in back and forth motions, not being too precise. Next, I went into this matte orange shade, and I grabbed a defined angled brush and I put that in my crease, going in back and forth motions, a little bit above my actual crease, starting to map out where I want to add definition. And I feel like using a defined angled brush just helps with precise application of where you want the eyeshadow. If you use a brush that's too fluffy to go in and add depth, then sometimes it can get a little messy. So I like going in with a defined brush and then going back into a fluffier brush and then going into that first transition shade just to blend everything out once it's already applied. And that's just my preference of how I do my eyeshadow right now. And then I went into this deeper matte brown shade and I grabbed a even more defined angled brush, and the one that I used I believe is from ColourPop. And I just drew a line directly over top of where we drew the previous line with the orange eyeshadow, just going over it and then going back into that orange shade and that yellow shade just to really blend everything out and to make sure that it's nice and blended. And I'm just making sure that there are no harsh lines. And then I decided that I wanted to add some definition on the outer lid, so I grabbed that orange shade once again and I started to pack that all over my outer lid, fading it inwards. And then I went in with the deeper matte brown shade as well, and I layered it on top, focusing it on the very outer edge. And as you guys can see, I'm working with very little product. I'm just doing light tapping motions just to make sure that the way that I apply it is nice and blended. And then I went into the Too Faced Born This Way concealer once again, and I wanted to clean up the inner lid area. And I feel like this just makes the look a lot more clean and sharp. And I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I definitely have been loving doing this in my looks because I just feel like it really just adds the drama. And then I always set that concealer with some translucent powder, and then I went back into that transition shade and I blended out the eyeshadows that we applied on the outer lid and also in the crease. And I wanted to add some glitter in the crease, so I went in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Star Power Glitter and my NYX Glitter Primer. And you definitely want to apply the glitter primer first, let it get tacky, and then apply the glitter over top. And that's how I get the glitter to not go all over my face. And I work with very little glitter at a time. And I just used a really tiny detailed brush just to apply it directly where I want it in my crease. And then going into lashes, I went in with my Sophie Bella lashes. That is our lash brand. I always leave the link in the description box down below for those of you guys that want to check out our company. We appreciate those of you guys that have placed orders with us so much because you guys make our dream possible. And the style that I'm using is Bahama. And then I went back into that first transition shade and I started to apply it on my lower lash line. And then I went into the deeper brown shade as well and focused it mainly on the outer edge, really close to the lashes. And then going back into that first transition shade once again, just to make sure that everything is nice and blended. And then the last thing that I did was I applied some lower lash mascara. And this is the finished look, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to leave a comment down below and like this video. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!